When it comes to Beyblade sets, I think they can be kind of expensive or kind of gimmicky, so I don't recommend them for everybody. But this set is a must buy, and it might be the best gift for Beyblade fans for this holiday season. The brand new Versus set came out just a few days ago, and it has two different bays. You have Burst, Spriggan, and a recolor to Ultimate Valkyrie. Valkyrie of which being probably my favorite bay in all of Dynamite Battle. Before we hop into it though, hit that like button, hit subscribe to join the Nuc Nation, and if you want to pick up this set for yourself, it is available on Mall of Toys, who is a sponsor of the channel. The set is in stock and ready to ship, and they also have a pre-order up for the next release, which is Barricade Lucifer, so definitely go and check them out, link in the description down below. So let's go ahead and talk about this set. Spoiler alert, I like this set a lot. The first bay that we're going to be talking about is the recolor to Ultimate Valkyrie. For the driver, we have Excel Dash. Excel was the first ever driver that we got with the Valkyrie, so it's kind of outdated and small at this point, but a dash spring is going to make it a little bit better, although there are better attack drivers out there. And for the disc, we have Wing Dash, which is a BU version of Wing, which is once again one of the first discs that ever released with a Valkyrie. And it's very similar in design, but it just weighs more and it's bigger, just a big update. And then we have the Ultimate Valkyrie layer, and there are several differences here between the original and this brand new recolor. The core chip is like clear instead of a blue color, and the blue plastic on the outside of the blade is like a darker blue translucent plastic, which I definitely like a lot. I still don't know which version I like better, the brand new one or the original. They both look really good. What is interesting is that I was expecting this recolor to weigh less. The original version of Ultimate Valkyrie weighs 69 grams. Funny number. And the new version weighs 70.4 grams, so it's just a little bit weightier, and I think most of that comes from the disc. Now let's move on to the star of the set. We have the new Burst Spriggan. For the driver, we have Fusion Dash, which is once again an older driver that released with the original Spriggan that they have updated with a dash spring. We've had this driver released before, and it's not the best anymore because it is outclassed, but once again, we're going back to the roots of Beyblade Burst. And the disc is Spread Dash, which just like Wing Dash on Ultimate Valkyrie, is a callback to the original Spriggan, just bigger and weightier to fit Burst Ultimate. The disc also weighs over 33 grams, really close to over from Astral Spriggan, so maybe this disc will be competitively viable. And now let's talk about the layer portion. We have Burst Spriggan, and whenever we first saw like the concept art, I wasn't super sold on it, but after actually seeing it and having it in person, it's grown on me a lot. The gold and black side of the layer, which I believe is the main side, it's the one that's on the box, is right spin, which I like. I think Spriggan has always been a right spin focused bay with like a left spin side, and then Astral kind of changed that around. The blade also has two really big white rubber sections for both absorbing spin and also dealing bigger hits, and the rubber is pretty soft as well, way softer than what's on Ultimate Valkyrie or even Astral Spriggan before. The contact point is really big as well, so bays are going to be constantly hitting this. And on the literal flip side is the left spin side, and you can see metal on the layer, which we've had before, and it's the black and red detailing. Every Spriggan since Sparking, so World Spriggan, Astral Spriggan, and now Burst Spriggan have a gold side and a more black and red side. While the left spin side is pretty cool, I like the details and I like how you can see the metal on the layer, and it also still has an impact point for the rubber. I don't like how you can see the screw super easily and you can't really cover those up, and the stickers that cover the metal peel off pretty easily, which I'm not the biggest fan of. And the core of Spriggan is really nice as well. This is the part that I wasn't super sold on in the concept art, but like I said, after having it in person, I like it a lot. I like how it's vertical instead of sideways like it was on Astral, and comparing it to Astral, I like the core way more. And it's awesome. I like it a lot. I love the way it looks. And comparing the entire bay to Astral Spriggan, I think I prefer Burst for the most part. I do wish Burst Spriggan had a little bit more blue paint in there besides just the eye of Spriggan. That's something I really like about Astral, but for the most part, I like the way this bay looks better. I like the plastic color better. I like the chip in the middle way more. And while they're both balance type bays, I feel like Astral was like a definite balance type. Meanwhile, Burst Spriggan is a balance type that leans towards attack, which I like a lot. That's kind of how the original Spriggan was, in my opinion. Just look at the shapes of every Spriggan all the way up until Spriggan Requiem, and you can see that they were definitely attack focused. We're not done with the unboxing yet. We still have the Versus gear, which is an evolution to the V gear that we got in Dynamite Battle. This time, it just has a little Spriggan ring on it, which can spin around. I'm not sure how good the Versus gear is compared to the original V gear, but it is cool having a new gear in general. How many times am I going to say the word gear? So without further ado, let's move on to the test battles.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Come on. Come on. Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
I was not expecting that.
Oh my God.
I was not expecting that. Oh! Oh my.
Are you okay?
I want that one. Let's trade. Let's trade. One. Oh, one. Oh. All right, now it's in left spin. Time to win. Oh! Oh! That was a sick bounce. One. Oh, get out of there! Get out of there! Oh. This is too good. Spriggan's too good. And oh, I might have won that one. 2, 1. Oh. Yes. Burst Spriggan is just too good, too strong.
In summary, I think these bays are just really fun to battle, and it's cool that we got this set from Takara Tomy to almost wrap up Beyblade Burst. Let's dial it back and talk about the names again really quick. You have Burst Spriggan and Ultimate Valkyrie. Take the first names of each of them and you have Burst Ultimate, which is the name of this entire lineup. And I feel like Takara Tomy did that on purpose. I feel like this set is maybe the first thing that they thought of, and they named the entire lineup of bays based on it. And another thing that's really cool that you've probably seen plenty of times by now is that the chip for Spriggan has 2-0 and the chip for Valkyrie has a 1 and 5 on it, which is 2015, which is the start of Beyblade Burst. This set is not only a celebration of Spriggan and Valkyrie, it's a celebration of all of Beyblade Burst in general, which is not something that we had in the plastic or metal fight gen. This is new to Burst, and I love this. I really wish that this would have been the final release for all of Beyblade Burst. It would have made more sense to release this after Barricade Lucifer, and that's right before the holiday season as well. I know the holiday season in Japan is probably a little bit different, but this is the final release in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think of the Versus set in the comments down below, and if you guys have it or are planning to get it. And if you don't have it, once again, check out the channel sponsor, Mall of Toys. They have it in stock and ready to ship, and I don't really know how long it'll be in stock for. I appreciate you guys a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Have fun and bay away.